Smiley Morning Show, the most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Frederick Douglas Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rickey Smiley. I love you, my brother. I praise God for you and the opportunity to start out our day getting our praise on. Rickey, listen, today there's a powerful song by Israel and the New Breed called Wrong About You. And in that song, it talks about the fact that if we're not careful, we will grow up with mistaken notions about God as some hardened, judgy, mean-spirited person who is always holding over our heads what we've done. And then we discover, no, God is a God of love. God is perfect love. God is a God of amazing grace, grace that looks over what we have done and somehow uses what we've done to make us better, and we grow through what we go through because God refuses to give up on us. I want to park right there, Rickey, and say to anybody who's made a mistake, in God's sight, you are more than your mistake. Your mistake is just a part of you growing, and so God doesn't hold that against you, but God blesses you where even if you fail forward. Even if you mess up, God transforms it into a bless up. God, I was wrong about you. You're not some mean-spirited spirit that is holding stuff over me. No, you were trying to bless me into becoming my bless me, because God is all about relating to us. Yes, the sovereign, great God of the universe loves you. The great sovereign God of creation is crazy about you and wants you to be your best you. So don't you give up on God. Please, whatever else you do as you grow up in your assessment of who God is, and you'll discover that God is love, God is peace, God is grace, God is good. Rickey Smiley, how do you say it? God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. God, I've been wrong about you. I love you, and I love that you love me perfectly. Y'all have a blessed day knowing that we serve a great God of love, of peace, of grace, of mercy, of faithfulness, and God is crazy about you. God bless you. Have a great day.
There it is, Pastor Haynes, man, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church. Let's get into this music. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Yes, sir. Love you, Rickey. Have a great day.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go.
Believe so many stories.
News headlines,
Entertainment.
sports.
It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, 13 after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, RSMS family. I'm Maria Moore, and here's what's happening on the front page. 45 million Americans in the South from Texas to Florida are experiencing one of the largest winter storms in decades. Governors in Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi declared states of emergency, while Texas authorities have directed state agencies to mobilize resources. So far, more than 2,000 flights have been canceled, with a majority coming from Texas and Louisiana. Major cities along the East Coast, as far as Jacksonville, Florida, are forecasted to experience snow, sleet, and accumulating ice throughout the day, with potential closures of schools and government offices. In other news, more than 2,000 potential jurors were summoned to a Georgia courthouse yesterday to face questions about whether they can serve impartially in the trial of a former prosecutor accused of misconduct during the investigation of the 2020 killing of Ahmaud Arbery. Jackie Johnson served as district attorney when Arbery was chased by 3 white men in pickup trucks and fatally shot on a residential street. Johnson was indicted in September of 2021 on a charge of violating her oath of office and a misdemeanor count of hindering police as they investigated Arbery's death. Superior Court Clerk Rebecca Walden said she suspects it could take a week to select a jury and alternates. Shifting to health, the U.S. Drug and Food Administration expanded approval for Johnson & Johnson's nasal spray, Spravato, to allow it to be used as a standalone treatment for patients with severe depression. Spravato is a derivative of the popular drug ketamine. Approval for the spray was based on a patient study which showed a rapid and superior improvement in severity of depression episodes compared to placebo. Lastly, Netflix is raising the price of its standard ad-free plan for the first time in 3 years. The company announced that it will be adjusting prices on most of its plans within the U.S. and Canada. Those changes amount to a monthly hike of about $1 to $2.50, depending on the plan. I'm Maria Moore, and those are the stories trending on the front page. For more news and updates, visit RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Now it's time for sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
What it do, man? It's going down. Let's get it popping, Rick. Go! Yes, sir, man. Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler requested to be traded earlier this month. We already knew that, but guess where he may be heading? Word is that the Phoenix Suns may be getting Jimmy Butler in a trade. This is all alleged right now, but this is the rumor that's floating around out there in NBA land. He can join Kevin Durant and Devin Booker right now. Phoenix Suns are playing 500 basketball, so adding Jimmy buckets could get them strong down the stretch as they get ready to lead into the playoffs. Mike Tyson is being dragged on the internet, of course, a little bit because he was hanging out, attending Donald Trump's wild inauguration party on the shoulders of Jake Paul, the dude that he just fought not a couple of months ago, just having a good old giddy time. So, of course, you know, the black internet is dragging him like crazy. It is what it is. And, man, a lot of people are wanting, outside of the Kansas City Chiefs, diehard fans, the general world wants Kansas City to get beat. They don't want them to win another Super Bowl. Like, it's crazy, man. So
hey, I understand. I'm an Alabama fan. I understand. I get it.
They got to go through Buffalo first, man. So, you know, Buffalo and Kansas City this week, and then, of course, Washington and Philly. Could we have another rematch between Philly and Kansas City, even though the Jason Kelce older brother is already retired, man? So we're going to see what happens, man. Of course, I got my Rock T NFL picks coming up later on, so stay tuned this week. That's my quick sports report right there. Briggity Tab, what you got coming up next?
Hey, we got some big artists gearing up to perform to support the L.A. wildfires. I got the details up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, 29 before the top of the hour. Y'all time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, all genres are coming together to support the victims of the LA wildfires with the upcoming event known as the Fire Aid Benefit Concert. We got Katy Perry, Stevie Wonder, Anderson .Paak, Lady Gaga, Earth, Wind & Fire, Rod Stewart, Lil Baby, and many more. This will take place Thursday at the Kia Forum in Inglewood, California, and the concert is aimed at raising money for rebuilding efforts in LA. Meanwhile, Chris Brown is suing the producers behind the docuseries titled Chris Brown, A History of Violence for $500 million. He's alleging that the docuseries is full of straight-up lies and is accusing Warner Brothers Discovery of promoting and publishing defamatory claims against him. He says that Jane Doe in the docuseries has been repeatedly discredited and says he's never been found guilty of any sex-related crime. They called him a serial rapist and a sexual abuser in the docuseries. He said that Jane Doe ended up withdrawing her lawsuit because it was full of lies. Also, it's directly impacted the docuseries because it's taken the toll of his reputation, career, and business opportunities. He's seeking $500 million in damages, and he partly plans to donate to the victims of sexual abuse if awarded the money. So that's crazy. I hate how people can just put out anything about you.
Anything,
and you can't do nothing about it.
And it ain't the point that people just put the stuff out. The point that dumbass people believe anything they hear.
Thank you. And then they just run with it. With it. Then
and
you
then
got
those
every
stories
blog
break
on,
off into other stories, and then those stories break off into other stories, and just the lies and
that's
all
crazy.
of this stuff.
Yeah, as if his reputation wasn't already damaged by the Rihanna thing. Like, people don't make mistakes. They never try to forgive him for that at all. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way he bounced back and he doing his thing and he just not having it.
Me too. But to call somebody a serial rapist and a sexual abuser, like I would sue them too. Because that's crazy. And I hope he
win every dime of it.
I do too. I sure do.
Yeah, because the thing about it is, people, this generation, everybody just do what they want to do with no boundaries. Don't nobody have no boundaries anymore about anything.
Yeah, and they can lie about
people
whatever, and then they have no consequences. No consequences for them.
None.
But then you ruin the person's life. That's crazy. That's crazy. Whew. All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up the hotspot on that note. But for more information on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Well, Ricky, the TikTok ban might have had everybody on edge, but one teenager went to war over it and landed himself right on in jail, in a jail cell, with an arson charge. Now, according to reports, a 19-year-old Wisconsin man was taken into custody over the weekend after the outside of Congressman Glenn Grothman's office was lit up in flames. Authorities arrested the man after catching him wandering around that same strip mall where the congressman's office is located. So once he was caught, he admitted to the crime and said it was because of the TikTok ban. He was clearly upset. So the Congresswoman Grothman, along with 6 other Wisconsin Republican representatives, voted for the ban back in April, while Wisconsin Democrats voted against it. Now, Congressman Grothman says over 100 million Americans were affected by the TikTok ban, and this is the only guy who felt compelled to light fire to his congressman's office. That is crazy. We all know the TikTok that was shut down for like 12 hours over the weekend, and President Trump signed the executive order Monday to temporarily pausing the federal ban on TikTok. Did President Trump start the ban? Wasn't he the person that...
I think that came out of the Biden administration. It seemed like it came back when Trump was getting ready to take office.
Oh, I think I thought Biden said he had already cleared everything and everything was ready to go for it to come back.
Oh, no, I need to look into that.
And they were just waiting or something like that. And then Trump came and was like, I brought you TikTok back. I love you guys,
Yeah, you're going to take credit for any and everything. That's crazy.
Exactly.
He wants a part of it. That's what he's saying.
He was part of it.
Now, he's saying, in order for TikTok to stay out without being banned again, it's got to be owned by 50% of American investors.
Exactly. So all those billionaires that were there together at the inauguration, they're going to get a part of it, get a stake in it, especially Elon.
That's and you know what, Brat? I looked it up.
Yeah,
Trump signed an executive order that effectively banned the use of TikTok August 6, 2020. So
I'm telling
you.
I'm telling y'all.
He initiated that.
He initiated the ban.
Yeah.
He initiated the ban. And before Biden left, Biden said he fixed everything. Everything had been signed to bring TikTok back already.
Yeah, that's insane. And did y'all see all of the people was having the meltdowns?
Yes.
How crazy people was going. They was on there crying, making videos or whatever.
Yes.
I didn't know that a lot of people, that was part of some of them livelihood.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people make money off TikTok. They sell stuff, and TikTok is big for that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I hope they get it all fixed and worked out and squared away.
Yeah, because right now this is just supposedly temporary.
Right.
Until they sell some of their stakes. Which is probably some going to Trump, probably on the low key, and Elon and Jeff Bezos. They probably gonna all band together and get a piece of TikTok because it's not owned by Americans.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to MySpace. MySpace still exists. If you go on MySpace, does anybody remember their passcode to get on MySpace?
Oh my God!
It's more for music now, though. It's like more a music.
What, MySpace?
Yeah, it's like a music streaming service.
Who bought Black Planet? How much they bought for that? Paid for that.
Black Planet used to be the truth, boy.
Yeah, I was on MySpace now.
Yeah,
I had just started using MySpace too.
Hey, all my social media hair crank and rock T got me on started all of my pages on every piece of social media because that was right when we started the morning show.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And Rock T was said, Rock T, you set up all my accounts on everything, didn't you?
Dog, remember Dallas Peeps back in the day?
Yeah. Ooh,
shout out to Rob.
Boy, shout out to Rob. Dallas Peeps, boy, you had you a different date that's right there in Dallas every day.
Yes,
boy,
sir.
I done met some foul, but boy, that damn Gary. Then we got everybody, Gary with the T.
Yes, sir.
I said, Gary called her and set us up to meet up at Papa Do's.
Rana.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna gonna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary has the tea and the Kahlua of the day. Gary!
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about Sexy Red, honey. They're saying she's been playing Anita Baker's song all weekend, honey. I apologize, y'all. If y'all haven't heard the shocking news, Sexy Red, honey, she said she apologized. She posted a picture of she and the late Dr. Martin Luther King, an AI photo. And, the family went ballistic. They were very hurt and upset about it. They're saying that, she didn't realize what she was doing, and she apologized to Bernice King, where Bernice King went on social media, and, she had to let her know how she felt about it. So she posted, this is what Miss Bernice King said. She said, this is intentionally distasteful, dishonoring, deplorable, and disrespectful to my family and my father, who is not here to respond, honey, himself, because he was assassinated working for your civil and rights, honey. And I'm like, oh my God, it was very sad though, honey. And Sexy didn't realize that, but people got to realize you can't take these pictures, honey, and post them and do it. Like, did you remember how once upon a time people was posting pictures with Dr. Martin Luther King on them when, for the holiday, like come to the club and all that other stuff and what have you? So she didn't take it. She said it was she said he was assassinated for working for your civil and human rights.
She's absolutely right.
To end war and poverty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
well, Sexy
right.
apologized. Well, she apologized because I guess how old is Sexy Red? About 20.
She young. She didn't know. And then after she apologized, Bernice King sent another statement that was loving and kind, and she didn't beat her up.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was loving. Like she kind of embraced her and showed her, love and respect or whatever. So I'm glad that worked out for them.
Yeah. And that's good. She apologized because some people don't apologize. So, so that's good. Sexy Red took the high road and apologized, and she, made amends with Bernice.
Yeah, you don't mess with the
Bernice
Jacksons, you don't mess with the Kings, and you don't mess with the Obamas. Those are three national treasures.
Okay.
Yes.
And them three families right there in the black community we don't play about. That's a fact. Now that's a real fact.
Yeah.
That's a real fact.
All right, and they say she's 26 years old, so, honey, she's still young, I gather, but got a lot of money. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, there is being reported, y'all, is alleged, y'all, that Drake may be losing a lot of money, and so, because they're saying that Drake listed, y'all, here it is, his beautiful Beverly Hills mansion for rent. Now, he's only asking for $250,000 a month to rent his house, and they're saying that he struggled to sell that property. Now, he bought the house. It's a Tuscan-style estate. He only paid $75 million for it in 2022, and he listed it, y'all, for $88 million, and he can't sell it. They're saying that little incident happened out with him and Kendrick Lamar, maybe having him lose a lot of money. But he bought the house, y'all, from the owner of Guess. Y'all know Guess the Guess Jeans or whatever. He bought it from Armand Marciano, and then it was sold to Robbie Williams. But they're saying the house is only 22,500 square foot, and it sits on 20 acres of land in the Benedict Canyon. They're saying this house only has 22 bedrooms, an elevator, a wine cellar, a guest room, gym, and 11-car garage, along with a pool, tennis court, and indoor-outdoor kitchen, y'all. So it's $250,000. That's Drake's Beverly Hills home. They say he's renting it out because he can't sell it, because people say he may have lost a lot of money because, when Kendrick Lamar ate his lunch, honey, people saying that he got to rent out one of those houses and what have you.
So messy.
That ain't the
You
reason.
so messy. I mean, Kendrick Lamar ate his lunch.
I ate his lunch, Jesus.
So, but I mean, is $250,000 a lot to rent a house that big? Because it's 22,500 square foot.
To rent a month for $250,000?
Yeah, for a month, $250,000.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
That's a lot of money.
No, sir.
That's quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah,
If
that's
you
a
gonna
nice
get
chunk
an
of change.
Airbnb like that, you might as well buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, people gonna rent it because he can't sell it, and I guess that's probably why too they still getting on Kendrick Lamar. Don't
Maybe
want him
big
to sing that
companies
song.
will rent it. Maybe some of the billionaires at the inauguration or something.
Yeah.
And the house that's on the East Coast, right?
Is California the East Coast?
California, no.
Nope.
No.
It's
I
the West
thought you were
Coast.
talking about when you said the billionaires. I'm thinking about the Trump, and I'm thinking about Washington. I'm so sorry. My mind's so bad.
Well, hell,
So where's
agreeing
this
with
areas
you.
in California? Where?
Huh?
Beverly Hills.
The house is in Beverly Hills. We're in the Benedict Canyon area. If you ever driving through the Benedict Canyon area, you could stop by the house and whatever, and you could rent it out and stuff. I'm on it's only $250,000 a month. So
I wonder, was it affected at all by the fires?
No, it didn't say, honey. If he rented out, it wouldn't affect it. So he got good areas and stuff. That's where the good land is.
Well, people that just out of people that stuff got damaged or burned, and they not looking to get nothing like that. Probably.
That's where the good land is.
That's where the good land. No, I was just thinking about the same thing.
Oh my God, Gary.
Sounds slavish.
The good land.
So, but anyway, so if you have some extra change and you're in the Benedict Canyon area, I mean, $250,000 a month to rent Drake's house and stuff. I mean, it's 22,500 square foot. So, how big is that?
It's pretty big, man.
Big enough if a big company or something had an event, then they might rent it out, maybe.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah, like a small mall or something.
Yeah, 22 rooms.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, there you have it. So hopefully, Drake and him, he and Kendrick Lamar mend their differences as well too. So I mean, so you don't have to rent out his house like that and what have you, and that Kendrick don't sing that song to make it even worse at the Super Bowl. So, all right. The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day is street love. On the high end, you say street love, and on the low end, you say beautiful onyx. That's your color for the day, y'all. And guess what, Ricky?
What?
For more tea, honey, you can hit us up at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and follow us and follow me at Gary WDTEA.
There it is, man. And and how can they see a picture of your son that you announced yesterday?
But Ricky, it kind of did something. I mean, it's a long story, but anyway.
Everybody know you not told you done clap some cheeks somewhere. Y'all give it up. You give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary with the D.
Brent.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got the record going down. Get on it right now. 8669 RICKEY. Here we go.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. They woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go and be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. Shamon, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know what you call it? Come on and tell us. Just wake up.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Rickey Smiley and the Morning Crew and give a big wake up call to my son in Maryland, Cornell. Wake up.
Good morning. My name is Bonita and I'm calling from Tallahassee, Florida. Wake up, get out and see the snow. Wake up.
My name is LaShonda Brooks, calling from Crawford, Mississippi, and I want to wake up my auntie Jean Scott Taylor. Happy birthday.
This Roland, I'm calling from Cincinnati. I want to wake up my wife and get your butt up here. Wake up.
Listening on your radio. Gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Where you at Norfolk? Wake up. Where you at Birmingham? Wake up. Let's go home. Wake up. St. Louisville. Wake up. New Orleans. Wake up. Memphis. Wake up.
I appreciate it, Brent.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is about the time for the good, the bad, and the what the hell Wednesday. So I'm so excited about that. Maria, now what you got going on today in good news?
Well, Ricky, scientists have created a new hack on how to trick your kids into eating healthy. Researchers found reading fairy tales to little kids where the hero was saved by eating magical fruits and veggies worked. It made them more likely to want fresh produce as a snack, and 80% were still eating fruits and veggies weeks after the study was done.
Yeah, you show the way I get my kids to do it because they don't eat candy. I just show them. Brat, Maria, all y'all need to know. Google kids with rotten teeth and just show it to them.
Oh, yeah, that's enough motivation.
Gary. Oh, God. They become obsessed with it. I have to show it to them almost every day. Every time they ask for a cookie or something, I go pull out that Google to them kids with them little holes in their teeth. They be like, we'll take some grapes, Daddy. We'll take some grapes. That's all you have to do is Google it. I promise to God that they won't eat nothing with sugar in it. All right, girl, what you got today in bad news?
All right, y'all. Now, a man was arrested after Memphis police say that he broke into his mother's home and poured a relative's ashes in the toilet. Now, a female victim reported that her son took down the indoor security cameras and allegedly took the cremated ashes of a deceased relative and put them in the toilet. Now, the man has been charged with aggravated burglary and abuse of a corpse. Now, his bond information has yet to be disclosed.
Ain't that something? You done lived your whole life and died and went to hell, and your ashes is flushed down the toilet.
Oh, man.
That's dirty.
I wonder where he got the ashes.
You know how many people in hell that got that is buried out at a nice cemetery with beautiful green grass on a nice mausoleum, and they in hell. But when you in hell and you flush down the toilet, ooh. That's just Lord, please just don't even let me be born if I got to end it like this.
Okay.
And that's something else there. Why would you throw somebody's ashes away? You must be really mad at them.
Had to be.
Yeah, that's when they don't put you in the wheel. That's what you do. Go get them ashes and dump them right down the toilet.
Ooh, that's.
Could you imagine what he said?
That's so crazy.
Tell me when he was doing it.
Yeah, we got.
He probably flushed that toilet twice too. Cause you know some of the ashes probably was sticking on the side. Yes, sir. And then when God come back, when the world comes to the end and everybody rise and people coming from the sea, and what they saying about the dead come from the sea, then the dead come from the cemetery. But imagine you coming out of a toilet. Yes, so that's something for Judgment Day.
Yeah.
All right, Brat, what you got? Because that was a what the hell right there.
Okay, really, that was a what the hell. Well, an Indiana woman was arrested after she allegedly zipped a 2-year-old child into a suitcase and brought him on a public bus as an effort to keep him warm. Now, 29-year-old Ashley Gibson got on a transit bus with a zipped suitcase. Shortly after she got on the bus, the driver reportedly realized there was a child inside her suitcase, so the driver pulled over to call 911. Now, when the police arrived, they allegedly confirmed that the suitcase contained a 2-year-old, and upon reviewing security camera records, they realized that the child had been in the suitcase for at least 18 minutes when the woman rode the bus. She told officers that she put the 2-year-old inside of the suitcase to keep him warm. Now, the woman said she asked her family caseworker if putting the child in the suitcase was fine, and the caseworker reportedly told her that it was okay to do it. That's a lie.
Come on.
The woman was arrested on charges of child neglect and criminal recklessness.
That's the craziest thing I ever heard. Put a child in a suitcase.
There's a thing called oxygen.
Okay.
Yeah.
But did she zipping up the suitcase or was it a locked suitcase?
Yeah, it was zipped up. It was a zipped up suitcase.
And them zippers don't have two sides on. That child don't know how to get out no damn suitcase.
Right. Why would you? She was probably trying not to pay for the ticket.
And that's what it was.
Pay for the extra
That's
ticket.
what it was. All our grandmamas did that tried to get us in Golden Corral free. They had us up there lying about our age.
Exactly. Okay. How old are you? 3 and you're 10.
Sit up there with a mustache. I'm 10, 3. Grown ass got help under your arms.
Come on, yeah, I'm 3.
That's why all them restaurants, that's why Ryan's and all them restaurants went out of business.
Yeah.
But black folks in there lying about the age. Both of y'all grown. Like both of y'all, we under 3, they grown. How the hell y'all get here? We drove. Black Tony, what's up?
Yeah, I was trying to call you from last night, let you know I definitely wasn't going to be at work today, so I definitely wasn't going to be at work. You ain't going to believe where I'm at right now.
What happened?
You ain't going to believe this, shot. I got ice in, I got snowed in, shot.
The snow out there. It's out there today.
It got crazy. I had went to see my uncle who was at the funeral home. Because, my uncle, his wife had stabbed him.
Yeah.
And he got his girlfriend stabbed him because with him and his girl, well, he was married, but he had a girlfriend, but his side chick stabbed him. Anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Well, what you tell us for?
I'm at the funeral. I'm trying to put the business in the street.
You just did.
Him and his wife have been together, but then his side chick had caught him, and him and his side chick and his wife got to fight, and his side chick stabbed his ass like she ain't stabbed his wife, she stabbed him. Anyway, but he did. Look, Shawty, this is what happened.
What they got to do?
I'm at the funeral home. I'm in there paying my respect.
You in there now?
I'm in the casket.
You in the casket?
I had to sleep in. I slept in the casket, so because the funeral home folk didn't know I was back here, and they left and locked everything up, and I couldn't get out because it was too much ice.
So you saying you're in the casket right now?
Yeah, I had to sleep somewhere. Wasn't never them hard ass chairs out there, so I just clammed in the casket and just laid down there with a pillow and some sheets in them.
What?
Now you sure you didn't get that from you didn't get that excuse from an old prank phone call that I did?
Huh?
When that prank you ever heard that prank phone call when I said that they buried me by mistake?
No, I ain't never heard that.
You a lie, Black Tony.
You trying to pretend like you Dracula or something?
I did have to sleep so I slept in the casket.
Hey, they gonna bury your ass. They gonna have them funerals today.
They say they're gonna be closed until Thursday when the weather get better. So I see how on Thursday.
You can call a black person at work and they'll talk to you while they're supposed to be working, but you try to call them while they're on their break or at lunch. and they're like, look, man, you gotta call me back, man. And you be feeling bad, like, man, I ain't mean to bother you while you were working. Be like, no, I'm at lunch. You be like, well, I thought this was the time you were supposed to be talking. Be like, no, this is my time.
That's real talk right there.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 4 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, Nelly, y'all. We all know, honey, that they performed for President Trump inauguration. And a lot of people was upset about it and carrying on and things. Well, honey, Elon Musk, baby, they said he clowned Snoop Dogg, y'all, for reversing his stance on performing for Donald Trump. Now he did a retweet, y'all, because Snoop did this tweet back in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. And they're saying, honey, Elon went ahead and did this retweet, and it read, honey, Snoop Dogg did. Anyone who performed, this is what he said, anyone who performed for Trump at his inauguration is a jigaboo, honey, and an Uncle Tom. Well, they say, honey, Snoop now, they put the picture up of Snoop 2017 and now performing for the thing. But a lot of people saying, y'all, that Snoop, you know, he had the right to do whatever he wanted to do. They did what they had to do, y'all, so let it go, honey. It's over with now. They done got their purses full, and they done went on about their business. So we ain't nobody mad but who? The devil. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Kanye West, y'all, he is speaking out, honey. He's letting the world know that his little daughter, Northwest, and wait up, let me say, his name is Yee. Now, he's formerly known as Kanye West, and he credited his beautiful daughter, y'all, North, for making him love music and asking him for beats, y'all. She's going to be the next biggest star, because they're saying, you know, Beyonce them is doing all that stuff, you know, with little Blue Ivy and stuff, but Kanye's daughter is going to come out with her own Dropout album as well, because, you know, he did that high school Dropout album or what have you, and now they're saying that North is going to have her, so isn't that nice? They said, honey, this little girl made him love music again, honey. She asked him, y'all, to make beats for her, honey, and he got back, honey, on the ASR, and he did what he had to do for his daughter, and that's a good thing, because Northwest is growing up, and these kids are growing up so fast. Right now, I mean, Blue Ivy almost ready for college here, and Northwest is too, and they were just babies yesterday. I don't know, did they ever make it to high school? Did they go to school? Did y'all know they went to school?
They probably got a homeschool or something, right?
Oh, the homeschooling?
Probably, yeah.
Really? Because I ain't never seen them in school. I said, you know, doing their ABCs or playing with other children or
I'm
what
sure
have
they
you.
do all that, Gary.
Oh, okay.
They probably bring the children to their home.
Oh, well, I guess that's
you know, they got so much money over there.
Oh, well, good. Well, bless their spirits, honey.
That's all.
And in my final story, y'all, everybody's excited about Devontae Swing. Y'all, he was removed, y'all, from Sean Combs and Aaron Hall's lawsuit, y'all, from that, you know, when that lawsuit about the Bad Boys Entertainment CEO Sean did, you know, they said Aaron Hall and all these people was accused of sexual assault. Well, Devontae has been dropped, y'all, from the lawsuit. So congratulations goes out to him, and hopefully he could go back and make music. He's still making music, Brad, do you know?
I'm not sure.
So he was the doing with Jodeci and what have you. So congratulations to him that he's dropped.
Oh, Devontae that was with Jodeci.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, honey, they said
because you always think about Casey and JoJo. You forgot about the. Oh, okay.
They put
Yeah,
him in
Devontae, he produced all the music.
Right.
Produced, yeah, he was the big wig. So congratulations to him that it was all dropped. All right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is street love. On the high end, you say street love, and on the low end, just say beautiful gray, y'all. And you know what, Ricky? For more tea, you can hit us up, y'all, at the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and follow me at Gary W. DTEI.
Yeah, you doing you
Hey?
you really working your social media 2025. I never seen you come up on my timeline ever until 2025. You must got somebody who run you got somebody to help you with your Facebook and stuff now.
Good old Edgema up in there.
Who? Edgema? E?
Oh,
hell,
Yeah,
she just be telling. No, her and Maria be trying to help me out, show me how to do it. No, baby, I got somebody I got doing a professional. I mean, they professionals, but I got somebody. I'm sorry.
Under the bus.
No, you didn't.
I got somebody to help me do it.
That'd be Eating James, isn't it? Whoever. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
I ain't said they weren't professionals. Y'all professionals, my co-workers, but yeah, sorry.
Health, happiness, and hope. It's Wellness Wednesday on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, so Rickey Smiley Morning Show joining us today to talk about our diets. Our diet should change as we age. Is TV personality and best-selling author, the one and only Dr. Ian Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Hey, Ian, man, thank you for joining us this morning, man. Always good to have you on the show, man. And congratulations on your new book, Eat Your Age, Feel Younger, Be Happier, Live Longer. So tell everybody, man, what exactly does, eating your age mean?
Well, thanks for having me as always. Listen, this is probably the most comprehensive health book I've ever written because I realized that people kept saying to me in my 50s and 60s, I can't eat the same food, I can't do the same exercises, what's going on? And what I realized is that people weren't understanding that decade by decade, starting in your 30s, that people's physical was changing, their physiology was changing. So this book basically breaks down for every decade of your life starting in your 30s, what are your top power nutrients you need to be eating? What are the best exercises that are best and safest? What medical tests do you need? What medical numbers do you need to know? And at the end of each decade, I give you a 30-day customized meal plan that will put all those power nutrients in. So people are talking about high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. A lot of these situations, Ricky, can be dealt with how we eat. People just don't know what are the right nutrients, what are the right foods, where do you get them from, and in Eat Your Age, I break all that down.
Right. Maria, I know you got something because this your area of law right here.
Oh my gosh. I think this is so good, Dr. Ian. And, it's always great when you're dropping all of this new information because our bodies are changing. Can you talk a little bit about processed snacks? Because I think that even while we're older, our kids eat fruit snacks and we get those little packaged snacks and our bodies aren't processing them the same. How important is it for us to eat whole foods, fruits and vegetables? How important are those nutrients as we age?
Maria, I can't emphasize enough. Processed foods are killing us, particularly African Americans. A lot of us are living in food deserts where we don't have access to fresh fruits and vegetables and more whole grains. So we eat a lot of processed foods. Listen to this number. 1 out of 3 black people are pre-diabetic. 1 out of 3. And most of them are walking around and don't even know it. Why? Because of the food at the table. And Maria, as you know, because of lack of exercise. So in Eat Your Age, I'm trying to explain to people, you can get these nutrients. This is where you can get them, and they're very affordable and very easy to get. It's nothing special, but we need to know that iron can be found in spinach, that calcium is important in your 30s, that you can get it for your bones and your teeth, that you need fiber when you get into your 50s, that you need omega-3s for your heart and your brain when you're in your 60s. So at 60s plus. So this book says to us, hey guys, these are the nutrients. This is what it will do to your body, and these are the diseases it can either prevent or treat.
And that's something important that you said, diseases that can be prevented, your omega fish oil and your vitamin D, 5,000 international units. See, I've been to school.
There you go. Take me to school, Ricky. Take me to school.
Take them every day.
Yeah, Dr. Ian, because I asked Dr. Colley how did why so many black people dying of cancer. He said vitamin D deficiency. Yeah, vitamin D fights cells that causes cancer. Yeah, so absolutely. Important.
We don't get enough vitamin D, by the way, and vitamin D is something that can be fortified. But you can get it and also in foods. But you can fortify. Fortify means you add it to the food. So it may say, the label may say vitamin D fortified. I want us as African Americans to be better food detectives, meaning understanding what's in the food, understanding why you don't eat certain things, what you should be eating. If we ate just a little better, not even a lot, if we ate a little better, we would have less high blood pressure, have less diabetes, people will die less of cancer, and our lifespan, which by the way is much shorter than people who are not black, would be much longer. So I'm hoping in Eat Your Age that this will change people's lives. I got a Facebook group called Eat Your Age. People can join. I do a weekly coaching Zoom session to answer your questions. I bring experts on. I'm on Instagram. I'm doing all kinds of free videos at Dr. Ian Smith. Spell the doctor out, I-A-N Smith. I'm talking about alkaline water. You know, what's the real truth about alkaline water? These are the kind of issues that we need to understand better to live better and to live longer.
Wow.
Oh, my God. You
So
heard
Dr.
that, Gary?
Ian, yeah, I know. And the alkaline water, I've tasted. I mean, to me, they all kind of taste the same. But what differentiates alkaline water from regular river water, wherever it comes from?
Not river water.
Where are you drinking water from? River water.
River water.
Way down.
You
Listen,
drink water from the faucet.
That's right, from the faucet. Listen, alkaline water is such because the pH is higher. It's either an 8 or 9. It's more basic. That's what alkaline means. Whereas water's pH is neutral, 7, back to your high school chemistry. What the belief is that alkaline water helps reduce the acidity in the body. But the point is, you don't need alkaline water to do that. Your body regulates its own pH naturally. So you don't even need alkaline water. And by the way, if you drink too much alkaline water, it could be bad for your stomach, digestion, could be really bad, and also prevent other kind of physiological processes. So alkaline water, no, you don't need it at all. Regular water is sufficient for most people, but then people are paying $10 for a bottle of alkaline water because they see on TikTok that it does all these things. It does not.
Gary, you heard that now.
Yeah, I heard it very loud and clear.
I'm just making sure because you don't do right. Go ahead, Maria. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I wanted to also point out that a part of the title of the book, Dr. Ian, is Be Happier. Can you talk about how eating healthy and exercising improves our emotional state as well?
100%. Study after study has shown that when people are eating healthier and when they are exercising, they're releasing these chemicals, hormones called endorphins. Endorphins are the body's natural happy chemicals. And by the way, Maria, you know this. I'm not saying you have to go to the gym for an hour every day, even though I love the gym, you love the gym. What I'm trying to get people to do is to move. If you start with just 8, 10, 15 minutes, 3 days a week of movement, you are releasing these happy chemicals from your brain, and it makes you just feel good. So studies show that you reduce anxiety, you improve your mood, eating a little better, moving a little better.
Well, Dr. Ian, like for New Year's, my mama had added some bell pepper, onions, and red pepper to her chitlins. Did that make it healthy?
Sir,
Come on,
Gary, really?
No. It's good. It's good. Bell peppers, vitamin C.
Yes.
Full of vitamin C, which is great to prevent infections, to boost our immune system. As we get older, our immune systems get weaker, and they're not able to fight infections. So adding vitamin C is extremely important. So 100%, especially in your 50s and your 60s. And by the way, once again, every decade I say to you, these are your top 10. When do you need fiber? When do you need vitamin B12? Right? We never talk about vitamin B12, which is important for blood formation. People need that as they age because their body's not able to process as well. They can't absorb it. So the Eat Your Age book, I really hope and think that it's going to be a one-stop shopping. I hope most people have these in their homes to go back and understand what is diabetes and what can you eat to help diabetes? What exactly is high blood pressure? We say these terms all the time, but a lot of people don't understand the basics of these things. And if black people understood more of the basics and some of the non-medicinal ways to treat it, we'd all be better off.
Dr. Ian,
go ahead, Brent. Go ahead.
Dr. Ian, once you cook all the vegetables and you cook them down, don't you cook the nutrients out? They have to be kind of like fresh and still a little bit crunchy to have nutrients, or is that not true?
Now, see, that's my Celebrity Fit Club alum. Okay, bringing the knowledge right there. See, so listen, that is absolutely true. One of the problems that we do is we overcook vegetables. And when you overcook vegetables, you break down the bonds of the nutrients, and the nutrients are no longer there, which is why, Brat, I also have a recipe book, 150 tasty, affordable, simple, healthy recipes. It's called the Eat Your Age Official Recipe Book. In this book, I show you guys how to cook your vegetables, how to season it so that you're able to keep and maintain the integrity of the nutrients, but still have flavor. Because healthy food can be flavorful. It's just how you cook it that matters.
Hey, Brad, you notice that my collard greens have a little crunch to them?
They do.
And they are really, really good for you because I don't overcook the greens. And
most of us cook greens till they just wilted and they just soggy and wilted.
Green soup.
Right. No, I got let everybody know. And if y'all ever want the recipe, I'd be happy to walk you through that collard green recipe. They're actually sauteed and they actually taste better than the old school greens that you grew up on.
And you put all the peppers and stuff in them as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You make me hungry just
okay.
I could just see that right now.
Yeah, Dr. And I gave you the collard green recipe. You cook them with some tongs and you just basically sauteing and twisting them up in a pot, and they are really, really, really delicious. And people would not be mad at you for that.
And you know what? I'm going to tell you, some roasted sweet people don't understand sweet potatoes. Yeah. You can do a black bean sweet potato taco that will knock you out. On page 73 of the recipe book, I have one of my favorite recipes, and it's like $3. $3 for
that
a taco.
just don't sound good to black people. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Black
that just
beans
don't sound good. A
black beans and sweet potato
taco.
What?
Not for those of us who like ground beef and steak in a taco.
I tell you what, no one loves red meat more than me.
Come on to my house, make it for me. Prove
okay.
It.
Next,
right.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Page 73 of the book.
Okay.
Because one thing I really understood that I had to learn, we have to be open to do something different. And once you get open to doing something different, but I had to tell Miss Janie, she came over to eat one day, I said, just because you ain't heard of it, that don't mean that it ain't good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's some young people over in Atlanta be straight up, can be like scientists in a kitchen, be cooking some stuff that I never heard of, never would have thought to do. So that's why when anybody come to me with something that I ain't never heard of when it comes to food, I am open to trying to expand my mind and my taste buds when it comes to certain kind of food, especially food that's good for you. Dr. N, let everybody know how they can get your book and how they can get your recipe book and how they can follow you on social media.
Yep. Eat Your Age is available everywhere, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Target, but also you can follow me on Instagram at Dr. Ian Smith, spell the doctor out, I-A-N Smith. Tons of free videos. And join my Facebook group. I'm there giving you lessons and coaching you free. It's called Eat Your Age on Facebook. But yeah, check it out, y'all. And I'm just trying to change people's lives and just help them out. Let them live without medications. That's the key. Try to live without medications.
That's what's
Absolutely.
up.
And Gary, he said, eat your age, A-G-E.
Oh, God, I know. I was like, oh, hell.
Don't do it.
I got Gary exercising. Gary's exercising with me this year. We exercising together this year.
I was looking for James. I'm like,
Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus.
All right, y'all. It is about that time for Fix It Jesus with comedian extraordinaire Rita, Brent, graduate of Jackson State University, member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and one of the best drummers. I shared one of your drumming videos. I knew
Thank you, sir.
Brat, she a real drummer. She don't just do boot tap, boot tap, boot tap, boot tap. Oh no, she got a nice cadence.
That's what's up.
I shared that. Did you see I shared that video, Rita?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I gotta let people know. See, they think I'm just a comedian, but I used to drum for real.
Brett, Rita, send Brett that video. I swear, that I mean, you funky on them drums. I had no idea. I just, we think about drummers like, me and Brett, we talking about, the church drum, boom tap, boom tap, boom tap, boom tap. No, boy, no
All
boy. Yeah, nice, clean, nice cadence. Rita, Brent, thank you for joining us this morning doing Fixing Jesus. What you got?
Thank you. Well, speaking of church, I've never been to a Catholic church, but I don't care about the denomination. I love a petty pastor, and I caught a clip on Facebook. This priest has some things to get off his chest doing service. I guess it's called mass, but let's listen.
Lord have mercy. When people use loopholes to take advantage of disability benefits, Christ have mercy. Christ have mercy. From a blind attitude over the theft of work Xerox paper for personal use, Lord have mercy. Christ have mercy. From a temptation to cheat at golf tournaments by not reporting strokes or by a foot wedge, Christ have mercy. Christ have mercy. For the times we lacked respect for God and church with distracted talking, Christ have mercy. From the attitude that it is okay to double bill or not show up for doctor appointments, Christ have mercy. Christ have mercy. When we become annoyed that someone is sitting in my pew or think the homily is too long, Christ have mercy. Christ have mercy.
This man just kept going on and on.
Oh, yeah.
He would have to kick me out.
Yeah, I would have been there. Yeah, they had to take me out of there, but you had to get it off your chest. Yes, sir.
I guess so.
They taking it to the pulpit. So did you remake something for that?
Well, of course I did, because I just want to follow this pastor's footsteps and address some things too. So this is some things that's been on my heart.
Yeah.
When you thought she looked like Nia Long when she took her wig off and she looked like Eddie Winslow.
Christ have mercy.
When you thought the Cheesecake Factory had Afterpay, now you're going to jail because you can't pay.
Christ have mercy.
Turn the background music off, Dave. Go ahead, Rita.
When somebody sit on your couch and leave their booty funk on it, now you got to throw the whole couch away.
Christ have mercy.
When you open a credit card of your child's name, now they grown with bad credit and don't know why.
Christ have mercy.
When you take him home, take his pants off, and he got legs like Gary with the T.
Christ have mercy.
Uh-oh. My bad, Gary. When you ain't got no money, so you and the family ride to the funeral in an Uber XL instead of a hearse.
Christ have mercy.
When you sit in front of the portable heater, get up and your junk stuck to your thighs.
Christ have mercy.
Y'all give it up and show your love for Rita, Brent, Rita. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
All right, y'all can reach me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. TikTok is back at Rita Brent Comedy, RITABRENT Comedy. And I just dropped a new voiceover for the inauguration. So y'all go to my social media and check that out.
Christ have mercy.
It is time for the DMs. Brat, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. So, this guy said, my fiance and I have been together for 2 years, and we are supposed to be getting married this fall. She is everything to me. She's 26, and I'm 29. The problem is her mom, who she is so very close to, lives about an hour away from us. But let me cut to the chase. She likes to go to her mama's house at least every other week to visit and always wants me to go with her. But her mama's house stinks. Ooh. And not just sometimes, every time. And I don't know how to tell her I hate going over there. Her uncle lives there with his girlfriend, and they have a big dog that lives in the house. Now, the whole house smells like dog trash and dirty laundry. Ew.
Oh, yeah.
How do I handle this in a classy way without hurting my girl's feelings?
Your mama's house smell like them meat markets that sell them oxtails whole.
For real.
In the hood, where you go and get them good frozen vegetables and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They got one in South Dallas. They got one over there in Lauderhill. They got one.
Yeah, dog.
So what does he say?
You just
don't go over there.
Be honest.
Go. I don't know. Hey, did he? So what did she say when he told her? Because she probably used to the smell that her mama house stank.
I don't think he told her. He wanted to know how to tell her without her.
He need to just tell her, say, hey, babe, I don't want to go over there because it's wintertime and I don't want that funk getting in my sweaters.
Yeah.
Because it get in your clothes. You got to put your stuff in the cleaners.
Maybe she going to get offended and he trying to figure out how to tell her.
I don't care if she get offended. I'm not offended. I'm offended that you want me to sit up in your mama's stinking house and she got a horse in there.
Yeah. For real, you got to be honest, man, straight up. Like, hey, here's why I don't want to go.
Yeah, your mama house smelling like a barn. Ain't nobody finna go in there.
Well, he clearly don't know how to really tell her things like this because he said, I don't know how to tell her that I hate going over there.
Man up and stop being so docile and say, I'm not going there. I'm going to wait in the car.
Yeah.
Now, you know if he wait in the car, the mama going to come out to the car and get him and be like,
tell the
baby,
mama,
why you
I'm doing business on my laptop. I'm working.
Oh, I got Wi-Fi in here, baby. Come on in.
I'm not going to that. I'm not going to. Man, you need to spray. I don't know what.
Well, that's the key word, though, Ricky. I mean, at least maybe he should offer her some candles. Say, Miss Charlene, I got some candles.
Because she used to the smell. If he go in there and spray her house, then the house gonna stink to her. To the mama.
It's gonna smell like stinking candles. You gotta clean before you burn a candle.
Oh, well, I don't. But anyway.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane.
You said you don't, Gary?
No.
You don't.
Yeah, ain't nobody finna go in nobody house and their house stink like that. No.
But the candles wouldn't help.
Okay. That candles.
The candle just kind of mask it. You should
right.
clean up
the
first.
funk is there. You can still smell a stank house. I don't care how many candles. They can have birthday cakes with candles all over that damn house and plug in. Funk is in the walls.
Vanilla.
Funk is in the walls and in
I
the
was just going
furniture.
to say that. Yep, they say it gets in the walls and stuff.
All them uncles and aunties come over there. Why you think when you was a kid you always smelled the couch after your auntie left from over there?
Oh my God. We used to do that.
Raise your hand when your mama friend got up and left. Why you went over there and smelled that couch before you sat down over there?
I don't want that on me.
Yeah, all them couches smell like upper ass crack.
Oh.
If I want to sit on them damn couches and the whole house stink and all that kind of stuff, we just can't. We not able to do it. We just not able. I'm not able to go in. I went to my mama's house and she was having a fish fry, and I was about to catch a flight. And when I got in there, she was in there frying fish. I couldn't stay long because I didn't want that in my clothes, and I got to sit next to somebody on the plane. I'm real conscious of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I was on stink, but she was frying fish. Yeah. You know, how many days she went on when somebody was smelling like whatever their grandmama was cooking. Yeah. And they get in your car, and now your car, you going to the movie trying to get turned over the chicken. She smelled like dinner.
Rickey Smiley.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, 26 minutes after the hour, y'all front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. The front page is brought to you by Capital One. Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One NA member FDIC. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's what's happening in news. So we're only 2 days into a second Trump administration, and many say it already feels like a term. One of the first things Trump did once he got back in office was pardon nearly all of the January 6 rioters, even some who committed violent acts. The move was met with mixed reactions, including from Republican senators like Tom Tillis of North Carolina. Here's what he told ABC News.
It was surprising to me that it was a blanket pardon. Now I'm going through the details.
Republican Senator Susan Collins of Maine also said she disagrees with pardons for violent offenders who assaulted officers, broke windows, or performed other violent acts that day. The controversy continued with Trump's latest move as the White House has ordered all federal employees in diversity, equity, and inclusion roles to be placed on leave effective immediately. Taking a look at weather, a historic amount of snow is burying parts of the U.S. Gulf Coast after the region was struck on Tuesday by a once-in-a-generation winter storm. Officials say at least 9 people have died due to the dangerous conditions. States of emergency are active in Louisiana, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, and Mississippi. Many schools and airports across southern states are also closed as travel has become difficult to impossible in some areas. More than 25 million people remain under winter weather alerts from Florida to Virginia today. Lastly, Netflix is raising the price of its standard ad-free plan for the first time in 3 years. The company announced that it will be adjusting prices on most of its plans within the U.S. and Canada. Those charges and changes amount to a monthly hike of $1 to $2.50, depending on the plan. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick rundown of today's news. For updates and more headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Now it's time for sports.
T, the sports genius, is in the building.
It's good. Wins the game at the buzzer.
What it do, man? Rock T is in the building, man. Miami Heat superstar Jimmy Butler requested to be traded earlier this month. We already know that. The word is that he may be going to the Phoenix Suns, possibly being traded to be joining Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. Now, it's all alleged right now. A lot of trades happening in the NBA, but that could be his
But that don't
next
mean they're
stop.
going to have good chemistry.
Exactly. Like, you got to come on.
You can have the best team in the world, but they don't have good chemistry. It ain't happening.
Phoenix Suns, they playing 500 basketball right about now. You add Jimmy Butler, that does make them better, but it's going to take a little time for the chemistry to form. In the meantime, Mike Tyson is being dragged a little bit on the internet for hanging out and attending Donald Trump's wild inauguration party with Jake Paul and everybody else that was there as well. So, you know, hey, it is what it is, man. You know, what you going to do? Big question. We always talk about who's the greatest. Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. You can list a whole bunch of other players out there. But now, Scottie Pippen is being compared to LeBron James, and they asked Scotty, what does he think?
Would you put yourself ahead of LeBron as a team standpoint?
My success as a team is more successful than LeBron. I got 6 rings. You want individual accolades or you want championships? Because I didn't chase mine.
Ooh, Rick, you wanna reply to that, dog?
I love LeBron, but I have to agree with Scottie Pippen.
So you would take Scotty over LeBron?
I don't know if I would take him over LeBron now. I'll fall somewhere in between that. Me and my son argue about this every single week. He is pro LeBron and I'm pro Jordan. And we get into heated arguments about it, like to the point where I just get up and walk out the room and close my door because they be getting on my nerves. I just don't see what he see. I don't see what he see.
Yeah, so I think Scottie Pippen's game is more closer to LeBron's style of play as a player.
Yeah.
But, of course, what LeBron has accomplished over the years could surpass Pippen. But, Super Dave, what you think?
Talking about off the court or on the court?
On the court. We talking about on the court.
What you think, Dave?
I'm just sick and tired of Scottie Pippen running his mouth right now.
We just talking about basketball.
Just basketball-wise, it's still LeBron. It's still LeBron James. Not over Michael Jordan. No. That's not even a conversation. I don't even do that anymore.
Yeah, Mike's in his own league.
Yeah, he's in his own world. Please. It's about if we're comparing LeBron James and Scottie Pippen, you got to say LeBron James.
So who faced the biggest between
it's a tie.
That's a big face. Who got the biggest ass face in the NBA?
Pippen got a big face, dog.
Who faced bigger than Scottie Pippen in the NBA?
Oh.
Cause we got to bring him up on Big Ass Face Awards.
Patrick Ewing.
I don't know if his face bigger than Scottie Pippen. When you start putting that in, they need to include the face into all of this and all of that in there. You know what I'm saying? If you play big and you got a big ass face,
we're gonna take this debate to Instagram Live at Rock T Holler. Y'all go follow me, man. Scottie Pippen, LeBron James.
You're gonna need 2 phones.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the B-R-A-T.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley. Man, y'all.
That is you, bro.
Y'all on here tweaking. Y'all on here tweaking this morning, man. It is by the time for the hot spot. What up, Brat? Good morning.
What up, Ricky? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat.
Great.
And this is the Hot Spots where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Chris Brown is suing the producers behind the docuseries titled Chris Brown, A History of Violence for $500 million. He's alleging that the docuseries is full of straight-up lies, and he's accusing Warner Brothers Discovery of promoting and publishing defamatory claims against him. He said that Jane Doe in the docuseries has been repeatedly discredited and says that he's never been found guilty ever of any sex-related crime. They call him a serial rapist and a sexual abuser in the docuseries.
I really hate that.
I hate that too.
I just hate it.
Yeah, I just think it's not cool for people to be able to just say whatever about you, and then it totally destroys your character. So I don't blame him.
If he made a mistake in the past and he came back and did way more to make up for his mistake, he's
absolutely
apologized. Who anybody to judge him?
Exactly. So I hope he get this $500 million in damages for real, because he said this is damaging his reputation, his career, and a lot of business opportunities, which it does. That's what it does.
Right.
I mean, I just think it's unfair. I think they should have something to put against them. Like, they should have to, get something happen to them when people be lying against you and they find out you lying. I feel like something should happen to them too as well. Like, I don't think it's fair, because people have done this to a lot of people and just ruined their reputation and their careers, and they can't hardly come back from that. Like Chrisette Michelle, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I really hate it. It's almost like you got to do everything perfect. You can't do nothing. You can't make no mistake. You can't make no statement.
And nobody's perfect.
And it is such a cancel culture, because even if you got mad at her for performing at the inauguration, or mad at Snoop, Nelly, or whoever, at some point it's like, okay, we got to move on. They still stars. They still artists. They still talented. They still got music. And we got to show love to them. And we just don't throw. We are a generation that just throw people away, and then we'll throw somebody away just because somebody else don't like them.
Exactly.
If you're a person that dislikes someone else because somebody else don't like them, then You don't have no brain of your own and no sense of your own. And I might not agree with Snoop and Nelly. I will always love and respect him. He's still my brother. He's still somebody that I love. But see, you mad at Snoop because he went to the inauguration or whatever, but you forgot about how he defended Kobe Bryant. And all of the things that he did.
Forget about all the great things that he's done.
The kids and coaching the kids, Little League football, all the things that Nelly has done in the community in St. Louis. And we just can't completely throw somebody away and say cancel them forever, like, or whatever. If that's the case, we all getting canceled for our sins.
Come on now.
We all need to get canceled and get dragged on the internet for things that we have done. If you know what I'm saying? But people that made some bad decisions. Folks been out here and did disrespect the women, disrespect the kids, disrespect the senior citizens, and doing stuff on a daily basis. Who are you? Ain't nobody in a position to judge anyone. No comedian, no singer, no rapper, no pastor, nobody.
True.
And then I want you to start asking yourself, okay, well, what did they do to me? What did they do to me?
Absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, we mad. Let us be mad for a couple of days, but let's learn how to give people grace and stuff. You know, sit up there and dog him out and drag him out. I don't like that he performed at the inauguration, but I don't like people dragging him because I actually love Snoop Dogg. I absolutely love him. And he's a personal friend, and I just hate it. It make my nerves bad. And get mad at me and drag me because I love. So what I don't love him no more. Because he went to the inauguration.
Right.
Some of y'all voted for Donald Trump, too. What you mad for? And then some of y'all didn't go out and vote at all. What you mad for?
We should be mad at you.
Right. But we don't know who you are because you sat at home on Election Day. And I hope all them January 6th people he just let out of jail come and slap all y'all upside.
All right, y'all. For more information, on these stories, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.